What's up, everybody? OMB. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed. And hit that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to work. Got about a good 40 minutes or so. But anyway, I had to do this video, y'all. So, Jermell Charlo does an interview. I seen it, I believe it was yesterday. It's like a 2-day-old video. And it said some things towards this and that in the description. I forget what it was, but the one name that was mentioned was Tim Tszyu. So I'm like, okay, let's see what he got to say about that. He gonna update us on it, right? Right? Ain't that what y'all would think? That he will update us on it? Anyway, so the interview is going on, and I'm just gonna focus on the points that made that made a point to me. He talked about his hand, and he was talking about how it was broken in certain places. You know what I'm saying? And how he had a cast on, and then they had to take it off every so many times and recast it again. That was the only time he could have a breather. They said he got his gym in the back. He was talking about how, you know, he ain't just sitting around, that he's doing these exercises, these strengthening exercises and stuff like this. And then he went on talking about, what's the other stuff he was talking about? What's the old boy name? Damn, I forgot dude's name already because Tim Tszyu destroyed him. But Tony Harrison. He talked a little bit about Tony Harrison. Now, he kept saying things like, okay, he was over there in Australia, and it's different. If Tony Harrison was drinking the water, the salt, they got salt in their water, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. Look, let me tell you something. I don't give a damn where you go. You can always get bottled water. You can always get bottled water. I went to Africa, and I got bottled water. I didn't drink their water. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuses. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, yeah, Tony Harrison wasn't the same guy who fought Tim Tszyu. Tony Harrison was Tony Harrison. I don't give a damn what y'all say. He got his ass kicked. Period, point blank. Okay. Then he went on speaking on the fight with Tony Harrison and Tim Tszyu. And he was like, man, you know, and Jermell was like, man, look, you know, you got to take the crowd up out of it. See, if I fought him, you know, I take the crowd up out of it, man. You know, this, that, and third. I make sure it'll be quiet in there if I was fighting. So what you waiting for, bro? We waiting for the crowd to be quiet. Even though you more than likely, we know you ain't gonna fight there because you're a champion. You fight where you want. But talking all that smack about what you would have done to Tim Tszyu had you fought him in Australia ain't doing nothing for us fans, B. We want to see you fight Tim Tszyu. Period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? There was no update on that fight, on that fight in that interview that he had with Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson needs to stick to basketball because he even admitted that he didn't know that, he called himself a boxing fan. He said that he didn't know that for each belt that the boxers had to pay a fee, a sanctioning fee. If you a boxing fan, you wouldn't know that. Let's be for real. That's something that's been known. That boxers been talking about that ever since I've been watching boxing. So how you didn't know that? And you one of these athletes who got all kinds of money, and you a boxing fan, Steven Jackson. I can't tell. But anyway, he talked about everything. They started talking. I'm hearing crap about who dressed the best and all. That ain't true. Who gives a damn about your money? I know what they saying about me. Look at him. He worked. Look, he got on the apron and he worked here. He worked there. He ain't got no money. Who is he? He's a nobody. A nobody to who? Y'all think because y'all got money, y'all somebody? That is one of the stupidest thoughts in this world because you ain't taking that money with you when you leave here, dog. When you leave here, that money has no bearing on you whatsoever when you're being judged. You know what I'm saying, B? So when I hear people talk like that, I be like, man, y'all talk about what you got, your possessions, how you dress, all this. Oh, this one dressed better than that one. This one rich. This one. I don't give a damn about none of that, B. None of that. Because the one as y'all say, at the end of the day, that common dang cliche crap. At the end of the day, you know something? I'm good, B. I ain't got to be rich. And you know what's crazy? A lot of things that you rich people done, I've done too. I've been overseas. I've been on cruises. I've done all that with a regular man's pay. And then, not only that, what's the one thing that you hear rich people say all the time? More money, more problems. I ain't got more money, so I ain't got them issues. But anyway, my thing is that, man, this dude mentioned everything. Jermell Charlo mentioned everything on that interview about everything else except when he gonna fight Tim Tszyu. And then Steven Jackson, I fault you for that. It's your interview, dude. You're supposed to ask the tough questions, but you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all went talking like homeboys and whatnot, you know? Instead of you being an interviewer and giving the fans what they want. Then I'm reading the comment section, reading people saying stuff like, yeah, man, I gained more respect for this guy over time, yada, yada, yada. Well, it's the opposite with me. I lost it when this Tim Tszyu thing came up because, in my honest opinion, and I said it before, I think the dude is at the end of his ropes. He ain't the same fighter. He wants to do a Mayweather. He wants to fight who he want to fight and get a payday and don't want to take them tough fights. Y'all tell me what y'all think. O and B signing out. Peace.